So today we are starting with the fourth number program, that is a program to sort the elements using insertion sort. So we'll see first algorithm. Let A be an array with n unsorted elements. So here we have to take with a for loop. So I equal 1 to n minus 1. So we have to start from the second position of the array index. So I equal 1 to n minus 1. And if this condition satisfied, that is for loop condition satisfied, it will come inside we are assigning the I value to j for further process, and then we are started with the while loop. So in while we are taking j greater than or equal to 1. If this condition satisfied, control will come inside if a of j is less than a of j minus 1. Now a of j minus 1, that is your highest order value will be checking with your lower order value. So now if this condition satisfied, that is your highest order value is less than your lowest order value, then swapping will take place. So how the swapping will take place? The lower order position value will go to the higher order position, and higher order position value will come to the lower order position as per the array index. So this is the swapping process, that is temp equal to a of j equal to a of j minus 1, and a of j minus 1 equal to 10. So once the swapping takes place, control will go back again in while loop. So while going to while loop, it will decrease the j value. So j equal to j minus 1, and control will come back to the while loop. In while, again it will check the condition. If the condition is satisfied, it will go for the further process, that is swapping. If condition fails, okay, if this condition fails here only, okay, so it will not go for the swapping, it will come back again directly to the while loop by decreasing the j value. So once the while loop condition fails, then only it will come back to the for loop, that is I value will increase here, and this process continues till you will get a sorted elements here, either in ascending or descending order. Now we'll see the trace out of the program. So again, I have written the same algorithm here. So let A be an array with n unsorted elements. So this is a for loop I equal 1 to n minus 1. Then we are initializing I value to j. Then we are checking with the while condition, that is j greater than equal to 1, that is the while loop. Then we are checking here if condition a of j is less than a of j minus 1. Then if this condition satisfied, control will come inside, it will go for swapping, then j value will decrease, it will come back to the while loop. If while loop fails, it will come back to the for loop here, and I value will be increased here. So this process goes on continuing till you get assorted elements. Now we'll trace this algorithm by using one example, or this is the 5 elements are there. So I have taken 70, 30, 40, 10, and 20. 70 is occupied a 0th position, that is 0 array index number. Then on 130, 240, on 310, and on 420 here. Now after processing, I should get the answer here, or we should get the answer here: 10, 20, 30, 40, and then 70, that is in ascending order. So now we'll start here tracing of algorithm. So now this is my first iteration. So that time I value is 1. So it will start from the second position of your array index number. So first I equal to 1. So this is my I value. This is my I value, that is I equal to 1. Now see, this is my I value. I equal to 1. Now it will check the condition. So I less than n, that is 1 less than 5, because 5 elements are there. So condition got satisfied here. Once the condition got satisfied, as per the algorithm, it will come inside, and inside we are initializing j value with the I value. So j equal to I, that is nothing but j equal to 1 here. Now control will come again inside. So while j is greater than equal to 1, that is we're checking the condition. So j value is 1. So 1 greater than or equal to 1. So 1 greater than equal to 1 condition satisfied, control will come inside. So if a of j is less than a of j minus 1, so j value is 1. So a of 1 less than a of 1 minus 1. 1 minus 1 means 0. So a of 1 less than a of 0. So at a of 1, which value is there? 30. And at a of 0, which value is there? 70. So now this is my, okay, a sorting space. So 70 and 30, we have to interchange. So control will come inside here. So 30 is less than 70 because at a of 1, 30 is there, at a of 0, 70 is there. So 30 is less than 70, condition satisfied. If condition satisfied, again it will come inside. The control will come inside. So temp equal to a of j, that is a of j. J is nothing but 1. So temp equal to a of 1. At a of 1, 30 value is there. So 30 will be stored temporarily in temp variable. Then a of j equal to a of j minus 1. That is nothing but a of 1 is equal to a of 1 minus 1 means a of 0. So at a of 0, which number is it? 70. So 70 will be assigned to a of 1. 70 will be assigned to, so 70 will be assigned to a of 1. Then a of j minus 1 equal to what? 10. So now a of j minus 1 means what here? A of 1 minus 1, that is a of 0. So temp value you have got already here 30. So 30 will be stored in a of 0. Now just check out here or observe here. So a of 1 is 70 now and a of 0 is 30 here. So values got swapped here. So the second position value shifted to the first position and first position value shifted to the second position. Now control will come here because in if then control will come here. So j value will decrease here. So 1 minus 1, j becomes 0. Now when j becomes 0, again it will go back in while loop here. So it will go back in while loop. So just here, so this value will be going here in while. So now j is 0. So 0 greater than or equal to condition got failed. If condition got failed, it will come outside the while loop. Means while will be ending here. So it will come outside the while loop. Outside the while loop, again your for loop is there where I value goes on increasing. So I value becomes here I plus 1. That is I plus 1 means 1 plus 1 equal to 2 for the next iteration. So I value is got 2 for your next iteration. For your next iteration. So this I value will be here for next iteration. I value for next iteration. Now control will come here and then second iteration will start. So in second iteration, I value I got 2. Okay. So I less than n, that is 2 less than 5, true. So now I value is, this is my I value. So I value is here what? 2. So I value is 2. So this is my I value. So I value is 2. Control will come inside. J equal to I, that is j equal to 2. Now it will come again inside. So 2 greater than or equal to 1. Conditions got satisfied. Control will come inside. It will check the condition. If a of j is less than a of j minus 1. So j value is 2 here and 2 minus 1 is nothing but 1. So a of 2 less than a of 1. So a of 2 means our search or our sorting space is this and this. Okay. So now a of 2 less than a of 1. So at a of 2 which number is a 40 and at a of 1 which number is a 70. So 40 is less than 70, again condition satisfied. Now swapping will take place here. So your array index second number value will go to the first array index number and first array index number value will go to the second array index number. So that is 70 will get shifted to 40 and 40 will be shifted to 70, or replacement of 70 becomes 40 and 40 becomes 70 here. So swapping will take place here. So once the swapping will take place here, then j value will again decrease. So that is j equal to 2 minus 1 and control will go in a while loop. So in while loop now j value I got, that is 1 because it got reduced. So j equal to 1, control will come again inside. So that is 1 greater than or equal to 1. So a of 1 less than a of 0 because j value is 1 and 1 minus 1 is 0. So a of 1 is less than a of 0. So now after swapping, because swapping got takes place, and after swapping, this is my sorting space. So this is my sorting space. This one. This is my sorting space. That is A of 0 and A of 1. A of 0 and A of 1. So at A of 1, which number is a 40? And at A of 0, which number is a 30? So 40 is less than 30 failed. So swapping will not take place here because this condition got failed here. If this condition got failed, so directly it will come to reduce of your J value. So J value will get reduced again. So J value becomes 1 minus 1 equal to 0. And then it will go for checking in a while condition. So this value will go again to check the while condition. So control will come again in while loop. So 0 greater than or equal to 1. Again condition fails. If condition fails, it will come outside of while, and outside of while I value will again increase here. So I equal to I plus 1, that is 2 plus 1 equal to 3 for the next iteration. So now here I value got changed. So swapping does not take place. So values remain as it is in same position. And now we'll start with your third iteration. So this I value will go for third iteration. So now I equal to 3, 3 less than 5, true. So now I value, since this is my I value. So I value is 3 here. So this is my I value. Now J value is assigned to I, J value equal to I. So I value assigned to J here. So I value is what here? 3. So J becomes here 3. So 3 greater than or equal to 1. Again it will come in while loop and it will check the condition. 3 greater than or equal to 1. Condition satisfied. Control will come inside. A of 3 is less than A of 2. So A of 3 is less than A of 2 means my sorting space is this. This is my sorting space. So now 3 greater than equal to 1 condition satisfied. A of 3 is less than A of 2 because J value is 3 and 3 minus 1 is nothing but 2. So A of 3 is less than A of 2. At A of 3, 10 is there. At A of 2, 70 is there. So 10 is less than 70, condition satisfied. So swapping will take place here. So 10 value will be replaced by 70 and 70 value replaced by 10 here. And then again J value will get decreased here. So J becomes now 3 minus 1 equal to 2 for further iteration. Now see here we have changed the values here. So wherever your A of 2 is there, it is occupied 10, and at A of 3 occupied 70. Now J value we have got 2 from the previous iteration. So J equal to 2, 2 greater than equal to true, condition satisfied. A of 2 is less than A of 1. So means now our sorting space is our sorting space. So at A of 2 which number is at 10, and at A of 1 which number is 40. So 10 is less than 40, again condition satisfied. Swapping will take place here. 10 is replaced by 40 and 40 is replaced by 10, and again J value will get reduced. So 2 minus 1 becomes 1 here. So see here 40 10 becomes 10 and 40 here. So interchange of values is done in this iteration. Now J value got reduced, that is 1. So again it will come in a while loop. So 1 greater equal to true, control will come inside. A of 1 less than A of 0 means J value is 1. So 1 minus 1 is nothing but 0 here. So A of 1 is less than A of 0. So now nothing but this is our sorting space. So now 10 is less than 30. So condition satisfied. If condition satisfied, again swapping will take place here, and 30 will occupy 10 and 10 will occupy 30 here. So 30 is replaced by 10 and 10 is replaced by 30. And again J value will get reduced. So 1 minus 1 becomes 0 for next iteration. So now this J value is nothing but here. So control will come again in while loop. So 0 greater equal to 1 condition fails here. If condition fails, it will come outside the while loop. Outside the while loop, again for loop is here where I value will increase. So I plus 1 becomes 3 plus 1 becomes here 4 here for the next iteration. So now this is my next iteration. So see here, swapping will take place here. So 10 will replace by 30, 30 will be replaced by 10, and we have got here 10, 30 here. So just check it here. In fourth iteration, we have got 10 is on first position and 30 is on second position. Now again, process will continue. Now I value is 4, so this is my I value. So this is my I value. Okay, now I value is 4, then it becomes 3, then it becomes 2, then it becomes 1, then it becomes 0, like that. So it's goes on reducing your I value because of j value, because I value will be stored in j value. So now here how many iterations require? 1, 2, 3, 4 for the fourth iteration. So now I equal to 4, 4 less than 5 true, j equal to I, so j is nothing but what? 4. Control will come inside, so 4 greater equal to 1. So while condition will be checked, so 4 greater equal to 1 true, a of 4 less than a of 3, because a of 4, that is j is 4 and j minus 1 is nothing but 3. So 4 minus 1 is nothing but 3. So a of 4 and a of 3. So now we are dealing with these two values. So add a of 4, 20 is there, and add a of 3, 70 is there. So 20 is less than 70, condition got satisfied. Swapping will take place here. So 70 is replaced by 20 and 20 is replaced by 70 in next iteration. And j value also goes on changing, that is it will get decreased. So 4 minus 1 becomes here 3 for the next iteration. So now see here j value you got 3 from the previous iteration, and here values got swapped, that is 20 is here and 70 is on last position. Now 3 greater than equal to 1, condition again satisfied, control will come inside. A of 3 is less than A of 2, so A of 3 means j value is 3 and 3 minus 1 is nothing but 2. So at A of 3 and A of 2 means this value will be considered for sorting. So now control will come inside. 20 is less than 14. Condition satisfied. Now interchange, that is swapping, will take place here. So 20 will occupy 40 number position and 40 will occupy 20 number position. So 20 will come at 2 and 40 will go at 3 here. So again j value also got reduced here. So 3 minus 1 becomes 2 because j minus 1 is there in the while loop. So now we have got here, just check it here. So 20 got shifted here and this 40 got shifted here. And then again it will further proceed because still while loop is not filled. So j equal to 2 now from the previous iteration. So 2 greater than or equal to 1 true. A of 2 is less than A of 1. So A of 2 and A of 1 means our sorting space is this, these two numbers. So 20 is less than 30, condition satisfied. If condition satisfied, swapping will take place here. So 20 will go at 30th number and 30 will be replaced by 20 here. So see here, we have got already here. Now see here, 20 is here, which is occupying now one number, and 30 is occupying here a second position, that is second number. And j value also will decrease here, so j becomes now 2 minus 1, that is j becomes 1 here. So still while loop is not filled, so it will check again with a while loop. So 1 greater than or equal to 1, because we have got j equal to 1 from the previous iteration. So 1 greater equal to 1 condition satisfied, control will come inside. So 1 greater than 1, that is a of 1 and a of 0 means this and this our sorting space. So now at a of 120 is there, at a of 0 10 is there. 20 is less than 10 fails. So swapping will not take place because if condition got fails here. But j value will decrease again, 1 minus 1 becomes here 0. So when 1 minus 1 becomes 0, so control will go back again in while loop. So in while loop, we are checking once again condition. So 0 greater equal to 1. Again condition fails. If condition fails, it will come outside the while. And outside the while, I value will get increased here. So I equal to I plus 1, that is I value was 4. So 4 plus 1 becomes a 5 for next iteration. Now this is my next iteration. So I value will be in the fifth iteration. So now I equal to 5, control will come here. 5 less than 5. Again condition fails, and then we will check. We will get a sorted array element, that is 10, 20, 30, 40. 40 and 70, because ith loop, that is for loop, also got failure. It will come outside, and outside we are displaying the sorted array elements here. So sorted array elements will be displayed like this way: 10, 20, 30, 40, 70. So before it was in a disorder, now we have got in proper order, that is ascending order. So see here, before it was in a disorder: 70, 30, 40, 10, 20, and now after process we are gone in a sorted position here, that is 10, 10, 20, 30, 40, 70. So this is called the insertion sort algorithm or insertion sort process here. Now we will execute the same program. The program is already written here. So these are my header files. These are my header files. This is my class sorting. These are my declaration of variable, that is in the m of 100 and n. These are my member functions, that is the input function. I have given name as a get data. So process function I have given as the name as a sort. Then for output function I have given name as a display function. Then this is my input function, that is how many elements. Then Cinian enter the elements, which elements you want to sort. Then sorting process, same what we have written in algorithm, that is the same concept you have taken here. So int temp j, the first is your for loop, that is int I equal 1, I less than and I plus plus. Then I value is storing in j, and then we're checking with the while, that is j greater equal 1. Then we taken a condition, that is m of j is less than m of j minus 1, that is highest order. We are checking with the lowest order. If the condition satisfied, swapping will take place, that is temp equal to m of j, m of j equal to m of j minus 1, and m of j minus 1 equal to temp. And then j value goes on reducing here. So this process goes on continuing till your while loop and for loop condition gets satisfied. So once the for loop condition, that is once the ith loop will get say fail, or when a for loop will get failed, that is I less than n condition get fails, it will come out, and outside we are return a display function. So this is the display function after the sorting here. And then we return here main function with the class name as a sorting, object name we have taken as a yes. So we are accessing three member functions. So first one is your input function, that is s dot get data. Then s dot sort function, s dot display function. These are the three member functions. So we will run and see the program here. So first I'll compile the file to check the errors here. So see here I have written the error-free program. So there is no error, single error also. So I'll just go for the execution of the file. So click on run. So see here it is accepting how many elements here. So I'll take here 5. So I'll take any 5 numbers here which is in this order. So say 34, say 12, say 56, say 23, and say 67. So obviously 67, or you can take any least number here. So say 1. So now answer should come 1, then 12, then 23, then 34, and then 56. That is the sorting. So if I press enter, so it will go for the process and you will get what? Sorted elements. So see here now, I have got the answer here. So 1, then 12, then 23, 34, and 56. That is sorted elements. So from disorder or unsorted element got sorted because of insertion sort algorithm or insertion sort process. I'll just trace out the program. Okay, so see, this is the tracing of your program. So it will start from the main function. Control will come here. It will go for accepting the values. So it will accept the values here. So say I'll take here say 5 elements. Then it will go back to your input of array values. So I'll input here any values here. Say these are my 5 values. So it will process 5 times this function. So see here I'm pressing. Then come to the sort function. It will jump to the sorting function. So it will start from the ith loop. Control will come here. It will check the condition. Okay. Then control will come here. Go for swapping. Again come back here. J value will reduce. Again it will check with the while loop. Again it will go back in j equal to I. So same way it goes on processing. Okay. Till your I loop condition get fails here. So this will process till it will should come in ith loop. So goes on continuing. So here it is coming in display function because ith loop is now got filled. So now it will go to the display function and it will display the result here. So it goes on processing till you display all 5 elements in a sorted order. So now see here we have got the result 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is about your fourth number exercise. Okay, that is sorting the elements using insertion sort algorithm or insertion sort process.